Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. My name is Edgar Mendez, and today we are doing a reading focused on your love life, your person, what's going on there. We're gonna look at their current feelings, their intentions, as well as their next move towards you. I want to thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. I'm also offering a really cheap sale on my Etsy shop. It's gonna be the last sale I run for a long time. If that interests you, do check it out. I have a sale on my private readings and a really big sale on my healings. And I really do recommend healings, especially for anyone who's struggling. They're recommending a subconscious core belief update. I actually may offer that as a separate service, but we'll see. I think it's saying I think I should. Okay. Sorry. My guides right now. Sorry, my guides. Anyway, I thank you. I appreciate you. I want to thank my guides as well for being here. And thank you for all the beings light that are surrounding me. I have a lot of beings of light around me right now. If you're having like trouble healing specific stuff, or if there's certain things like let's say you have like this like issue with like, I don't know, commitment issues, right? For instance, and you try to heal it and it wouldn't heal, I'm the one to come to, right? I have a lot of beings light around me right now that can really focus on specific healing issues that you've struggled to heal in the past, okay? Anyway, let's look at the overall energy surrounding your connection with your person and kind of take it from there. What is the overall energy surrounding Aquarius' connection with their person? The overall energy. Ooh, we have the world coming through. Alright, it's like for the... sorry. The world for me, it's like I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna get a few more cards, but it was a big deal. It felt like a big deal the moment it popped, right? The moment it jumped out. Let's see. The next card we have is the Three of Cups. Interesting. We have the Three of Cups, the world. I saw the devil peeking its head out. Let's see, and then we have as your last one. We have Metatron here, and this is gonna be the Page of Swords. Say hi, Metatron. Let's take a look. Okay. And then the overall we have is going to be the Magician. I feel with the Magician on the table, you could be manifesting each other, or you could be manifesting a way to like jumpstart this. When the world popped out, it's like the world's the fixed modality, right? It has all the fixed signs in it, and it's the hardest. Like it takes like real. I don't know how to say real strength, but it takes a lot to start a new cycle, right? It takes so much, and this is why it's a fixed modality. And this is why it's a fixed modality, right? I feel like both you and this person are trying to manifest a new connection or a new path or maybe even a new cycle. And I know that a lot of times people love to like relive their old cycle, right? They love to just like go back to it again and again and again. I don't think you or your person here want to relive the old. I think you want something brand new, and I think you want a fresh start. And I feel like both of you are trying to manifest that. I do feel like you both are spying on each other and keeping tabs on each other and watching each other. You could be watching each other's social media, especially with the Magician here. It's all about communication. I feel like you're also watching what the others are doing, right? What are they up to right now, right? Who are they hanging out with, right? Who's like, where are they going, right? Are they single? Are they dating anyone? There's a lot of this, and I feel a lot of spying here as well. What Metatron is saying is very successful spying, right? You know, sometimes you're like sleuthing and you don't really, you're like, I don't know, right? I feel here, you and your person are probably very psychic, but are very good at this, at that sleuth, at that private eye, you know, being that private investigator. And I feel like both you and them are keeping tabs on each other, and you're pretty much on it. It feels pretty spot on. Both parties, I don't mean to laugh, are doing it. I feel, especially with the Magician here, it's like mirror energy, right? But it's kind of under the radar, right? You know, sometimes when you work with someone, it's like it can be obvious, right? I feel like there's just a little bit of under the radarness, right? That's coming through. Anyway, the star is also about like social media as well. Anyway, let's see. With the Three of Cups here, you're definitely looking at who you're hanging out with and who's getting to know you. There's a little protectiveness here as well, where you know there's a little protectiveness here as well, where I feel well, sorry, I'm just like I'm receiving the download again for my guide. It's real cool, by the way. Hi everyone. Do love you all, by the way. Don't forget to like and comment. And check out my Etsy. By the way. I feel like there's a lot of like, you know, both of these are very protective of one another. I feel here with the Page of Swords, this is also about spying. You both are kind of keeping your distance from each other, right? It's an odd thing, but no, I don't know. That sounds crazy to me, but I've seen the blue sky. It's all about truth, right? And I feel like both of you and your person kind of want to know the truth, right? And let's see what truth that is. Let me see. Let me look really quickly. I don't know if it's truth. Let's see. Page of Swords is also about learning a new skill. It's new learning as well, right? Feeling like a novice. You may feel like a novice for your connection, or you may not really know how to handle the connection, right? But let's take a look here. Page of Swords, please, for Aquarius. We have the 8 of Pentacles coming through for you. I think both of you are kind of spying on each other because you want to know if the other one wants to work on things, right? And if the other one wants to build or even snuggle, right? Both you and your person are trying to figure out if the other person is open to maybe a reconciliation or maybe to building something. But this isn't gonna be for everyone. Some of you, whether they are or aren't determines whether you are or aren't, right? And in my experience, we kind of want to stand in our truth no matter what, right? I know how crazy it sounds, but even if someone's telling you like they don't love you, but you love them, say it, right? Be that, own that truth, right? And that's what I mean by owning that truth. So even if this person's were to tell you, or if they started dating someone else and you like felt that they didn't want to work things out with you, right? It doesn't mean you stop loving them, right? Or it doesn't mean you don't, right? Stand in your truth, whether or not this person's open to it or not. It's not that it's going to open doors, but it's best to stand in our truth. It's how we get that, by the way. Anyway, we have the Emperor coming through, and it also came out with the 4 of Cups as well. There's a lot of like wondering how we got here, like energy here, right? Like how did I get here? I don't know. With this Emperor, there may have been like a third party or someone who intervened. The Emperor has his chessboard and these 2 rams as well, right? I feel like some of you may have had interference, especially for Aquarius. Aquarius is I want to say karma, but Aquarius is like typical issues. Is there's always other people interfering in their love connections, right? Always other people trying to pick them apart. Aquarius shine very bright. They're very high vibrational. And I don't know why that's coming through, but it's there. Anyway, so let's take a look here. Angels, ancestors, guides. What do you have to say about Aquarius' person's, like, you know, feelings, or let's see, how are they feeling about reconciliation with Aquarius? Let's take a look. We have the first one's gonna be the 2 of Wands. They're undecided, by the way. Some of you, this person may know, but with the 7 of Cups in its reverse, it feels like they're not being more public with it, right? You know, like 7 of Cups here, it's like you have this woman, like having all these offers, right? And in its reverse, it's kind of like, I don't know about the offer, right? Or if I do, I'm kind of keeping it to myself. And again, some of you, this could be your energy where you're waiting to see if they do before you come out and say I do, right? I'm just leaving it there. Sorry, it's there, but it's funny. We also have the Knight of Pentacles for whether or not they want a reconciliation in its reverse. Knight of Pentacles for me is all about like stagnation and blocks, right? Knight of Pentacles coming up upright. It's like a 3-year card, right? In its reverse, it's like, I don't know, maybe 5, right? And we have the 10 of Cups for whether or not this person wants a reconciliation. And then we also have the Fool coming out with the 6 of Pentacles. I feel if you do, they do. If you don't, then they're not as open about it. I don't see either person like really chasing the other one down, right? But with the 10 of Cups coming through, I can tell that if like this person, can I have a clarifier really quickly? I'm just pulling my chart. The Temperance reverse for Wand reverse. Hold on. Temperance reverse. I feel like they would take a leap of faith with you if they were given a chance. They would do it with you, right? Do you know the Ten of Cups? I was reading the book right before this. I haven't been reading for a while. Like, sorry, I haven't done like a lot of readings or like consistently for like a year and a half now, and so I had to reconnect to the tarot. But I remember I read this one, and it said every person in the family has to do their part, right? I feel like if this person had a chance with you, they will do their part, right? And this message is all about, every single part of this family, even including the children, have to play their part when it comes to making a happy, harmonious family, right? And have happiness as well, right? I feel like this person would leap at a chance at happiness, but they don't want to leap towards you if there's not going to be that, right? Or they're not going to leap towards you if there's going to be more havoc or more pain or more chaos. So if you were willing to do your part, I feel like this person's willing to do theirs, and they would take that leap. I also want you to know that this is Adam and Eve, right? Actually, where's Adam and Eve? I want to say here. Sorry, it's coming through from. I want to say the guides, but they want me to point that out to you as well, so you get you a good view. And then we have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom. For me, the Six of Pentacles, it's all about balance. I think both of you are a good balance for each other. I think your vibrations match. But with the Four of Pentacles reverse, there is this feeling of like defensiveness. Like I feel like there's a lot of pain here, or there's definitely been a lot of lashing out. And neither person wants to open up the can of worms if there's going to be more of that, right? So I feel it's like I would want a new cycle with them, and it has to be brand new or not at all. They say that's not that one, but I'm going to keep it there. Anyway, so Angels ask guys, what are this person's intentions right now for Aquarius? Let's see. The first person that we have is going to be the Hanged One reverse. Hanged One reverse is like you're not really seeing things as clearly, but something's about getting back on their feet. I feel like this person right now may be getting back on their feet. They may be trying to come back from this. They may be trying to like figure out who they are after all this, right? We have the Star reverse as well. What's coming through from the guides is they don't quite know with the Tower here what's next for them. They do know that they have to start walking. They have to start picking up their, and getting back on their feet, and they have to start moving again. I feel like whatever they needed to learn from this, or whatever they need to see about the situation they have, and this person is moving forward. With the Death reversed, with the Death reversed here, sorry, I'm gonna do a clearing. Okay, with the Death reversed here, I feel, with the Death reversed, I feel like there's, maybe a need to purge the connection or purge some of the toxic energies of it. I feel, like, especially if you've had, like, if you're around each other and you start bickering, that is not a good place, right? No one wants that, right? And definitely give people space and give people time and give people distance, right? Even even soulmate connections, right, can get this, right? Especially if we're not respecting people's boundaries. There is a message. I feel like this person is going through a bit of a detox where they need to purge the old so that they can stop being their old self, or they can start being someone new, or they can start something new. All right. So let's look at this person's next moves towards you. Aquarius. We have the Magician. I feel like you're going to hear from this person for some of you, or they're definitely trying to manifest you, which kind of feels like the message I got earlier, right? We have the Empress reverse as well. Empress in its upright is all about like conception. I feel like this person is going to manifest you, but they're not quite sure what they ultimately want with the connection, or what they ultimately want with you. I feel time will tell, right? Dynamics as well. How much someone is growing and how much effort someone is putting in. This person doesn't want a connection or someone in their life that isn't promoting like a healthy lifestyle, right? I feel like this person's more focused on balanced connections, harmonious connections, and not so much on like I want to say the bitterness or toxicness, right? So if you were to see them again, if you were to start again, they will want something brand new, not the old, okay? And the last card we have is going to be the Five of Wands in reverse as well. Oh, Five of Wands reverse for me. I feel like the 5 months reverse for me tells me that this person has walked away from this, has left you, or sorry, not left you, walked away from this, right? And they realize that they didn't want that or it was the wrong call, but they feel so disempowered from this, right? They're not able to come back now. Maybe you haven't opened up that door. Maybe you blocked them, right? Maybe you're not answering their phone calls, or maybe you're not interested, right? But this person, I feel, has got the distance that they wanted from you, or at least feels they did, and they now realize that wasn't ultimately what they were looking for. Okay, so let's get your guidance now. Let's pull guidance, please, for Aquarius. Sorry, I'm living with my family right now. What is the guidance, please, for Aquarius? Guidance for Aquarius. Guidance for Aquarius. What is the guidance for Aquarius, please? Your first one's going to be precognition, psychic abilities, future and visions. Your message right now is to focus on the visions that you're receiving from your guides, from your spiritual team, from your council, and move in that direction. I know that sometimes we may think our life should turn out this way, or it should have these steps, or it should be, I don't know, maybe it should come from me, right? I feel like you're going to be receiving some guidance from your guides that leads you in a different direction, that leads you in a different, like, I don't know, I'm going to say down a different path, right? Follow it. There's no such thing as the wrong path. Every single path we take is the right one, no matter what, right? No matter how powerful you are, right? Everything pulls us back, right? There's no such thing as you effing it up, right? So always remember that when it comes to making our choices, because we truly have no worry, right? We have no reason to. That's low vibrational energies. That's low frequencies, right? That's survival basedness, right? We are beings of light, right? We're smarter than that. We've been through it all. My message to you is, in truth, you don't have to worry about anything, right? Any choice you make, because everything works it out, right? Keep up with that. Anyway, we have the divine feminine. This came out reversed. This kind of reminds you of the inverted of yin, which I feel like I got earlier. I don't know. Maybe it was the empress reverse. When our yin energy is like inverted, right? It's an odd thing, but it's coming through from the guides. Some of you may have been stopped or paused in life, and it wasn't your choice, or it didn't feel like it, right? You know, sometimes we can be more active with yang, and we can be more passive with yin. It feels like the inverted version of yin is someone stopping you when you didn't want to be stopped, or someone pausing you didn't want to be paused, right? Some of you have some like pent up like I feel like, do you know when you like your inner like you I don't know. I don't know, phrases like you're so angry, like bunches up like that, right? I feel some of you have this. Work on healing that. What's coming through from the Pleiades is for you to start to flatten it out. They say look at it like you had a map in your hand and someone stopped you, and then you crinkled your map because you were so angry, right? Uncrinkle your map, right? Because your map is the key to getting you to where you're meant to be. And I know that in life, we don't sometimes like life happens or other people interfere, right? Especially lower forces, which is what we have here on Earth, right? A lot of darkness, right? A lot of dark people, right? Out there. When we face those things, they stop us, right? But they're not meant to keep us in there, right? My message to you is to get back on track, get back on that horse, and definitely uncrinkle that map, and you're gonna find your way forward. All right. We have telepathy coming through as well for your guidance, Aquarius. And grateful optimism. Sure, it's just an interesting thing. Grateful optimism for me. I feel like you know that you're receiving from this person. I feel like you know that you're receiving from your guides. Keep trusting that. One thing that's coming through from the guides is they want like more trust and more faith in them. Okay. And I'm gonna leave it there for you, Aquarius. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And I am running a really big sale on my Etsy. Please don't forget to book. I definitely have healing sessions open, as well as Akashic karmic clearings and private readings. And take care. Bye.